decision by the Wisconsin Supreme Court obviously went against you, maybe not totally against you. I did read the rather scathing dissent from the chief judge. Can you just describe exactly what, in summary fashion, what the Wisconsin Supreme Court's decision was based on your lawsuit?
So the Wisconsin Supreme Court was urged by the Biden campaign not to address any substantive issues. And that's exactly what happened. The Biden campaign argued to the court that we're not going to talk about any of the substantive things. We're not even going to dispute the things I just brought up to you. But instead, you just shouldn't hear them because a state agency, the Wisconsin Election Commission, had authorized some of these activities. And candidly, as Chief Justice Rogensack and other dissenters held, one, the claims are substantive, they are substantial, and they needed to be addressed. Second, the Wisconsin Election Commission is a bureaucratic organization, explicitly that the same court just 4 months ago said has no meaning. It is not law. It is some advice given, and that the statute should control. We were disappointed, not so much in the decision, but in the fact that the decision itself is premised not on an analysis of the law, nor the analysis of the claims. It's an idea that we should not have a transparent system, that you're not going to address these things. And that's what they argued. And it's really a sad day, frankly, when the opposition doesn't argue we're wrong. It argues we shouldn't be heard. That's a strange thing in a state that is so transparent as ours.
They simply tried to use technicalities and limiting our evidence, limiting the amount of witnesses we could bring forward, saying that we couldn't introduce any live testimony, but only 15 depositions, only used 15 depositions to show 130,000 instances of voter fraud. And then when it went to the Supreme Court of Nevada, they gave us 2 hours to brief the issues before immediately coming down with a decision. A record was over 8,000 pages long. We were never fully considered by those courts.
There was fraud in this election. I don't have any doubt about that. There was fraud. We just don't know the extent, and we don't know what the remedy would be when identified.
The trick about elections is that, you're not so much trying to convince the winner they won, it's the loser that they lost, and you need willing participants.